So what is the Advocator? Why are you actually at this page and what is all this? Well, the Advocator is born out of passion. It is born out of the idea that creators can work together and bring to life something that is powerful, that showcases the passion of indie creation. And in fact, this actually showcases different indie comic franchises. That's right, we call them comic-sodes. They are shorts of stories and ongoing universes from the indie creators' minds. These franchises are brought to life in this book as a, let's call it, collection or a preview for it, or the poo-poo platter of indie comics. And as you guys can see, there's some amazing stuff going on. We have an amazing monster of a crossover going on called A Monster of a Cosplay that brings into one story the franchises Into the Suck, Barbara Unleashed, and Manny Wolf, the cosplaying detective, which is coming out later this year. This is born from the site indieadvocates.com, the global digital Comic-Con, and is about advocating for indie creators. So if this project is the child of that site, you know it's meant to advocate for indie creators. And I'm just going to give you guys the speech, and then I'm going to send you on your way. The Advocator Presents is a collection of short stories from indie creators who have their own pre-established franchises, now offering continued short stories of the characters you have fallen in love with. And you may even gain some insight into those characters. For some of our creators featured in this volume that you are already a fan of, you get a new story that has never been seen before. The Advocator Presents is a new way to advocate for creators and their creations by allowing and challenging them to create new stories within the worlds and then advocate for each other on the Comic-Con highway. A great benefit of this project is that the creators are all equal in this project, and all creators will get an even share of printed books. No one creator profits over the others outside of the hustle of sales at their tables. And we have some amazing creators featured in this, and I'm going to quickly just tell you who's here so you know. We have the amazing historian for wrestling, John Crother, with Lopsided. Messina, the Samoan Werewolf, is by Walter White, who is just amazingly talented from music to comics and more. Martha Schwartz gives us some seeds and the seed seekers to plant our fandom in her work. Barbara Unleashed Monsters, and finally announcing that Welcome to the Into the Void, not Welcome to the Void, that's Chuck, Into the Void. Chuck is our editor, by the way. Give some love to Chuck and Travis. Chuck is the editor on the project, and Travis is the project manager. Without those two, this would not be the project it is today. And as you guys can hear, I'm stumbling on words. I'm doing this one time. That's how passionate I am. One time I can talk about this. So excuse the few flubs I've had, but just how passionate I am about it, that I don't want to do 1,000 takes. I want you to hear how I feel about it in one take. And Barbara Unleashed and Into the Suck, not Into the Void, not Welcome to the Void, Into the Suck, which is my good friend Keith Thomas, who we lost 2 years ago to cancer. We get to pay homage to his creation to make sure that, as promised, it continues to go forward. Nature, and that's also with C.B. Zane. Credit to him. He's my partner in this story. We're usually they're team leaders, but in this, we are totally partners in this particular cosplay crossover. And Nature Boy is actually a creation from Jerry Siegel, the Superman creator. That's from Brian K. Morris and Eric Hawkins. And Mary Revised, finally, our first two-part 8-page story was given to us by Joseph Duas. In the first Advocator, you got the first part. Here's the second part. Now, here's a little thing. We're not giving that up. Manny Wolf is actually going to move on from this particular story, and he's our other part of an 8-page story arc. And in fact, he actually launches a series out of the Advocator. I thought that'd be super cool to do. By the way, I'm Rob Anderson. I am the Indie Devil and the creator of Barbara Unleashed and Monsters and Manny Wolf. And I'm super excited to be considered the creator of this project and the advocate for this project. And I'm super excited that you took the time to listen to this video. Please take a moment and look at all the pledges. Travis did a great job of making these amazing graphics, I guess. Yeah, graphics, we'll go with that. These artistic graphics for the project, and I'm super excited to be able to share this with you. Please take a moment. And remember that every single dollar gets a reward. If you pledge $1, you get to pick one 4-page story and actually own it. Now, there's one caveat to that. Lopsided, I should say, only has, well, it has 11 pages, but you only get a 4-page preview if you spend the dollar. You will not get the full 11-page story, but we will be able to offer you a PDF later. Remember, you can get the first issue of The Advocator on this Kickstarter, and thank you for being an advocate.